Hey polish fans, welcome to another video here at Wild Moon Lacquer, and in today's video I am introducing a new tag called the mid-year freakout tag. This has been adjusted from booktube to be geared more towards nail polish. So like I said, found this on booktube. I've been watching a lot of videos on books recently. Books are another big love of my collector's life, if you will. I have been a reader since I was knee-high to a grasshopper and always really enjoy that. So I've been watching a lot of videos lately and saw this tag and thought it might be fun to transition it into the nail polish realm. Now, there were a lot of questions that really couldn't be transitioned to the nail polish realm, so I have 10 that I sort of tweaked from the book tag and then one that I added to the tag. So let's dive right into this mid-year freakout nail polish tag. Question number 1 is the best polish that you've worn so far in 2020. And I actually was able to narrow it down to 2, surprisingly, mainly because a couple of the other polishes that could be in that category I have for answers to other questions. So the best ones that I picked out were Noodles nail polish. This one is called 6 Years, and this one was just really, really fun. It is a beautiful, light, sort of pinkish lavender, and the mix of glitters that she has in here is really fun. They're very metallic. You've got a little bit of like rose gold and silver in there, and I think a little bit of gold. It was just really fun, very delicate and light on the nails. I really enjoyed it. I would probably wear this again if I wasn't trying to focus on some brighter summer colors, but this was definitely one of my favorite and the best polishes that I've worn so far. And the other one, because I couldn't pick just one, is from Native War Paints, and this one is called The Gleam in Your Eyes Is So Familiar a Gleam. This was from Polish Pickup. They make some of my favorite polishes like this like very intense holographic with a bunch of shimmer in it. They complement each other so well in a polish, and I find that these really grab my attention. I mean, they are so fun to wear, so sparkly. Had to include this one. This one was definitely one of my favorites. Question number 2 is new releases that you haven't worn yet but want to. Let me tell you, that list is like miles long. However, the one that I immediately sprang to mind and that I wanted to bring out was this one by Glisten and Glow called Baby Shark. This was from Polish Pickup here recently, and just it was immediately on my wish list when I saw this released. It's a very unique shade of blue to my collection, and of course this range of glitters is just so fun. I do have this in my summer nail polish rack, so hopefully I will be wearing this soon. But yeah, that was just one of a very lengthy list of polishes that I could mention in the new releases that I just haven't gotten around to wearing yet. Question number 3 is most anticipated release of 2020. This is another one of those questions that the answer could be very, very lengthy, because the more nail polish brands you watch, the more releases you're going to have available to you that are going to be happening. But unlike books, where you usually have release dates set pretty far in advance, with nail polish it's usually not that far out in advance that we know a polish is going to be released. So the only one that I could really come up with for that answer myself is for Polish Pickup. Polish Pickup is one of those ones where every single month I'm waiting in bated breath to see what's going to be released by my favorite brands for that upcoming month and for that new theme. Question number 4 is my biggest disappointment. And for that, I actually couldn't find my bottle of it, but it was for the X Factor nail polish called Racy, and it was a metallic purple nail polish. I'll insert a picture up there. And I just was not a fan of the formula, so thus the disappointment. It was a beautiful color. I actually really enjoyed the finish, except because of the finish and because of the formula, it was difficult to apply, and it was also not flattering to your nails, in that if you had any ridges, it would show. And I don't really consider my nails to be ridge heavy. However, even on my nails in photographs, you could definitely see the ridges that I did have. Any imperfections were going to pop out. Now, that would have been something that I wasn't necessarily bothered by if the formulation was easy to apply and it was difficult to apply. When you went to apply it on your nail, if you went back over a spot on your nail that you've already applied nail polish with, it would lift up the nail polish that you'd already applied instead of layering more over it. So it was really finicky, really difficult to apply, and rather frustrating. So for that reason, it was my biggest disappointment, and actually the only one that really sprang to mind when I saw that question. Question number 5 is my biggest surprise. I actually have 2 of those. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is this Revlon called Fairy Dust. This one I actually wore twice this year because it was such a pleasant surprise. This was actually a polish that I wasn't super excited to get because when they were originally released, a lot of the reviews that I was seeing was basically saying that these did not live up to the hype. They're listed, as the lid would imply, as holographic. And if you are used to the intense holographics like this one from indie brands, when you look at holographics from mainstreams, they are pretty much a letdown. They don't really often live up to the hype, and I find that a lot of brands wind up labeling their polishes as holographic when, yes, they might have some holographic pigment in there, but labeling them as such really sort of sets you up for disappointment if what you're expecting is a beautiful fiery flame linear holographic. However, I was able to find these for 99 cents a piece at Grocery Outlet a long time after they were released, and I figured for that price I would pick up a few. I loved the bottles and there were some beautiful colors, so I picked up this one, a purple one, and I think I did wind up picking up the silver. And when I wore this, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. It is indeed not a linear holographic. However, what it does is sort of make this speckled look on the nail, and I really, really enjoyed this one. As I said, I wore this one twice so far this year, and I will maybe wear this again once winter starts, but it's lovely. It's very fun on the nail. The speckling is beautiful. There is a subtle little bit of holographic there, but definitely not enough to make it loud by any means. So it's a beautiful soft look on the nail, and it was a beautiful surprise. The next one was this one from Julep. This one is called Isabella, and it's a basic cream polish, but the color is beautiful. And that's what was really surprising to me. I knew I would like it, but I was surprised at how much I liked it. The color is the kind of color that shifts sort of between blue and purple without necessarily being a blatant periwinkle. However, it's the kind of color that, depending on the lighting that you're in, will look more purple or more blue. So I was really surprised by that aspect of it, and like I said, how much I really enjoyed this, and I actually have this on my summer rack because I would like to wear this again. Question number 6 is favorite new brand or new to you brand of 2020, and for me, I pulled out 2. I recently got a bunch of Reverie, and I don't actually know if they make polishes anymore, but I was able to find a bunch in a D-stash, and I've just been really happy with the really fun glitter Crelly and glitter jelly mixes that they have. Really fun, very cute, and definitely unique polishes. So Reverie is one of them, and another brand is Pretty and Polished for the same reason. Just a really fun amount of like glitter Crellys with some beautiful mixes and lovely color combinations. So that was a brand again that I discovered this year that I was really pleased to add to my collection. Yes, I see you, Pumpkin. You gonna sit down? Yes, I see you. Hi. Hi, little muffin. Silly little fluff. Come on, sit down. Come on. Sit down there, Mr. Tiny. Come on. No, you gonna sit down here? Sit down. There you go. Sit down, Olivia. Come on, Angel baby. Yeah. All right. Yes, I see you. Come on, sit down. Come on, sit down. Come on. There we go, Tiny. There we go. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, goodness. Okay. Olivia, come on now. Come on, you sweet belle. Come on, sit down. Come on. Sit down. Yeah. Oh. You goof. Really? So Olivia has insisted on sticking around. So we'll work around her. Let's see, where was I? Question number 7 is a polish that made you happy. And one that immediately came to mind was this one by Glitter Days. And this is Heart of Glass. And this was just such a fun topper. Look at this little party in a bottle. You've got teeny tiny little stars and little tiny triangles. And you've got lovely brighter pastels. It's got some blues and pinks and greens, and then these holographic particles. You've got different sizes of glitter as well as bar glitter. It's just a beautiful, fun mix, and I wore this as a topper, and I definitely want to get more use out of this one. It just made me smile. It was so fun to wear, and the bottle is just adorable. So that one was the first one that came to mind for a polish that made me smile or made me happy. And question number 8 is the most beautiful bottle that you've purchased. And for this one, I would say you could probably answer this in either in the bottle itself, like the design of the bottle, or the polish that in the bottle just stunned you. And for that, I picked out 2. So the first one is just the polish in the bottle that I just was gobsmacked by. And that one is this from Koki called Center Stage, and I was jaw dropped at this one. I figured I would like it, but just the amount of sparkle and glam and glitz that this one has just had me speechless. I couldn't stop staring at it. It is so gorgeous in the bottle. It's this beautiful mix of glitters, very holographic, in a lot of different sizes, and actually when it's not in direct sunlight, you can tell that it is a light purple polish. However, as you can see, what's picking up in the light is all of that holographic goodness, and it's just stunning. This is definitely one of the ones that I think of when I think of one that has just been gorgeous. The second one, excuse me, baby, that I picked out for the way that it looked in the bottle, but also the cute design of the bottle, is this one from Sugar Pill, and this one is called Supermoon. I love the design on the label, as you can tell. Thank you, Livy. I am a cat person, so I appreciate the little design with the kitty cat on it, and the polish itself looks gorgeous in the bottle as well, and I love the mix. I can't wait to try this one. So that is another one that I thought just looked gorgeous in the bottle. Question number 9 is polishes that you want to wear this year. Now, I have a very lengthy list of polishes that I would like to wear this year. I did recently post 2 videos on my summer nail polish rack. One was a general nail polish rack with a bunch of different colors, and the second one was on oranges. So instead of going into any of the colors that I mentioned in those videos, I thought I'd give you sort of a fall preview, if you will, and show you some of the colors that I definitely am looking forward to wearing in the fall. The first one is this one by Cadillacquer, and this one is called Origins. It's a thermal from Polish Pickup. This one I was stunned by. It was one that when I saw her post the inspiration pics and the previews on Polish Pickup's Facebook group, I knew I had to have it. It was one of the first ones I added to my wish list for that month, and it's a gorgeous terracotta leaning orange on camera it is coming across a bit lighter than it is in the bottle, but it is a thermal, and I'm pretty sure the thermal aspects of it are lighter than the colors that I'm seeing in person, but the ones that I'm seeing in person is definitely like a darker terracotta with those beautiful multi-chrome flakies in it. So this is one of the polishes that I'm very excited to wear this year. Another that I'm excited about is one from KL Polish called Brick Sidewalk. This was on my wish list for a while. It is a beautiful, again, terracotta leaning rosy color and a beautiful, beautiful rich fall color. So I was able to find this in a D-stash here recently and can't wait to try this one this year. Another in the fall oranges that I'm excited to wear is one from Polish. This is called Sand Crawler, and this is another beautiful terracotta leaning orange, and it is loaded with, I want to say that I think this could be multichrome and iridescent flakies, but it's absolutely chock full of them. So it's a beautiful mix, lovely color. I think this one will look absolutely gorgeous on the nail. So that was Polish Sand Crawler. And I did limit myself to just 4 oranges to share with you for the fall preview. The next one is Essie, and this one is Yes I Canyon. Could not include this one because this was one of the first ones that I picked for my fall rack, and it's a beautiful terracotta leaning sort of rosy orange color. Again, it's not coming across exactly color accurate on camera. It is leaning a bit lighter, but it's a gorgeous, gorgeous cream polish. Really can't wait to wear this one this year. Another color that I'm excited to try this year is from Essence. This one is called Say My Name, and this is a beautiful deep teal green, and it has a subtle shimmer in it. As you can see, there's just that little bit of like blue to aqua sort of shimmer in there. Can't wait to try this one. I think this one will look absolutely gorgeous in the fall. And then lastly is this one from the Lush Polish, and this is called Freak Show Spectacle, and this is another one that I think this fall I'm going to be really excited to wear. It's a deep sort of jelly purple base loaded with a very unique array of glitter. As you can see, you've got some matte whites, you've got some reds, blues, holographics, and I don't even know what all else in here. These swatches of this looked really spectacular and very unique, so can't wait to try this one this year. Question number 10 is, who are your favorite nail polish YouTubers? And for this one, I could be here all day again talking about YouTubers that are my favorite nail polish people to watch. So instead of trying to list everybody, what I'm going to do is link my favorites down below and make sure to check them out. They are ones that I've enjoyed watching that have nail polish swatches. Some people do nail polish hauls, people that are just fun to watch. So make sure to check out their links down below and see if you have discovered them yet, or you might find a new favorite. And then question number 11, and this is the one that I added to the tag, is your favorite mani of the year so far. And for mine, it was the one where I wore Fairy Dust here by Revlon, and then I paired it with one from Polish called Zenobia, and then I wore a couple other ones that at the moment I can't think of the names of, but I will insert a picture up there. That one was just so fun. I was very inspired by a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and then I immediately went to my nail polish collection and tried to find polishes to match in the colors that were on that manicure, and I really like how it turned out. It definitely was not an exact replica of the manicure that I was emulating. However, I think it turned out quite nicely, and I don't usually do the little dot work that I wound up doing, but I loved how it turned out. It was very fun to wear. It just made me smile to wear it. So that is definitely my favorite manicure of the year. And that's it. That is the mid-year freakout nail polish tag. Feel free to comment down below your answers, or if you have a YouTube channel, feel free to film the tag and let me know if you do. Hope that you enjoyed, and like and subscribe for more nail polish videos, and I'll see you in that next video.